spirit, military god. I made that for Such Is Life Festival last year. It's the first DIY punk festival in Melbourne for a while, in the bush. So they invited me to do something, so I thought I'd do something really big that I can hoist up a tree. So that's what I did. That's this one here.
So how many hours would you spend building something like this?
That's about a month.
Wow.
It's probably about a month's worth of looking for materials. I actually hard rubbish the whole Torella in Sydney, which is this big Arab neighbourhood.
Yep.
We've got swimming pool filters, washing machines, just tons of stuff.
Yep.
And I made this mass junk pile, and then I went through it and I designed it all. It took a while to do all that, and then I just put it together and I just go hard on the self-tapping screws and stuff. And that's that. And then I just do the lighting and the painting and stuff. It comes apart in 3 pieces for transport and puts in the back of my van. And the gas mask comes off, and this comes off, and it comes apart in 2 and you put it in the back. This is pretty much a partner of that one. It's a crow of life and death. It's basically a totem, an animal totem. It's not into Christian gods, so I'd rather reinvent other gods. Because these sort of things are pretty much disrespected in the Christian world, and I'm trying to revive them. So if you make a totem, an animal into a totem, then it actually gives the animals more power, I reckon. So I'm interested in doing that. So that's the crow there. But anything scary is actually good luck, as far as I'm concerned.
So when did you first start sculpting?
I've been doing this about 16 years.
Yeah, right.
These aren't that old, these are newer, but I've got older stuff which isn't here, but I wanted to make this more of the newer last 2 years. It sort of matches, it's more like a set. But other things I've got a little bit more, I don't know how to explain them, a little bit more, they're like little robots and little droids, but I'll keep them for something else.
Okay.
This one here, there's a set. I've had that for a while, but it just grew last year. I added about 5 more to the set. Yep. It's getting a bigger set, and then it's going to get modified later on into a big patio, and they're going to get mechanised, but for now they're just like this. That's the machine flowers. They pretty much get strapped on or put anywhere, and they grow out of junk piles, all sorts of stuff. But they're good because you've got a set and you can attach them. They're going to pretty much be 12-volt machine soon, but they're 240-volt bulbs at the moment.
Yeah.
There's this one, but it's just like a small little one at the moment. That's the eye.
Wow.
It's still a bit bright for it, but it's meant to be for an interactive outdoor sort of stuff when you've got like a whole installation with lots of bits.
Yep.
And people come around and they look inside and stuff. That's what they were designed for, like earth core.
Yep.
And that was just, it's pretty much a lighting, more like a lighting experiment. So I've got a really big one that's sitting in self-storage. It's like this big. It's going to be the animatronic eye, but that's the small version.
So is it natural forms that inspire you, or is it just anything?
I'm into alien machine animal, really. I try not to be too human if I can help it.
Yeah.
I'm not into human gods, so they're more like, well, they're not that figurative, but they're meant to be more machine or alien. Yeah. That's called Aqua God, but mainly because of the colour. But that was just based on mainly a fluorescent plastics collection, and I really wanted to do the animated light style.
Yeah. And
it's got 2 different colours. It's like black and white type thing. That's a good luck charm. Yeah.
Amazing.
There's this one. This is Nature God. It hangs out usually with the flowers and all the other things like the cybernetic wattles. It's the Nature God. It looks after the natural section, and that's self-charge. It runs on 2-volt batteries, rechargeables. And these it's like little things that carry seeds in. It's the Nature God, so you can also transport different things. Yeah, that's pretty much just symbolic. need to volunteer, but this is the alien sarcophagus. I made it for Cold Meat Industry, which is Swedish deathcore music label, and they did a show in Melbourne last year, and I was really keen to meet them, so I thought I'd do performance. It's a pretty good way. And basically this was on the ground for the performance. It was wheeled in with someone inside it, and then we like hoisted it up and opened it up, and the person like came out, and that was my alien feeder, and I was the reptile alien as well for that. So that all closed down. The whole thing shuts down with someone in it. But I've pretty much usually got a deadline though, that's the thing. And there's someone in it. This is a little bit like a white owl or white cockatoo, which is indigenous animal totem cross machine. First little pirate god, and that's just more like a gate one you just put on a gate. It's more like a pirate symbol.
Wow.
It's pretty good. Come and check it then. It's the cybernetic wattles. They took a long time to make. They're designed for UV on both sides, so we come around this side. This bit of view. If you see from this angle, that's how they're meant to be viewed. They're meant to be UV on the outside, and the inside's UV as well. But when there's one on both sides, the whole thing just lights right up. And then it's like the machine inside and the discs on the outside. And they're like the 3D wattle machine flowers. So they're meant to be like the